Hey everyone, if you run a plumbing business or any service business where the phone's always ringing, you know how costly missed calls can be. When you're under a sink or busy on another job, emergency call you couldn't answer, that's money gone. Today, I'm gonna show you how to finally solve that problem. We're building a 24/7 voice AI agent that handles those incoming calls for you. It sounds professional, qualifies a lead instantly, and makes sure you never miss a high-value customer again. I'll drop the link for the templates so you can download it for free and test it out. We are going to use these n8n workflows. When the caller asks about booking an appointment, the check availability tool runs first. Once the booking is confirmed, the create job tool logs all the details automatically. If it's an emergency call, the emergency case log tool takes over. It records everything and sends alert right away through email and text. And when it's an inquiry that a receptionist can handle based on knowledge base, the inquiry log tool handles it. It saves the details and notifies the staff so they can follow up later. Before we dive in, I'm gonna show you each scenario.
Hi there, this is Excellent Plumbing. How can I help you today?
Hey, I'd like to book a plumbing appointment.
Absolutely, I can help you with that. What type of plumbing service do you need? Like a leak repair, drain cleaning, water heater issue, or something else?
My kitchen faucet is dripping, so I want to fix it.
Got it, a kitchen faucet repair. What date and time would you prefer for the appointment? If you have a specific day or time in mind, just let me know.
Yeah, I'm thinking of November 3rd in the morning.
Great, November 3rd in the morning. Could you please provide the address where you'd like the service?
1234 Main Street.
Thanks for sharing your address. Unfortunately, the morning of November 3rd is already booked. Would you like to try a different time on that day, maybe later in the afternoon? Or would another date work for you? Let me know what works best.
How about 1 p.m. or 2 p.m. on the same date?
Thanks for that. I'll check availability for November 3rd at 1 p.m. and 2 p.m. Good news, November 3rd at 1 p.m. is available for your kitchen faucet repair. Could you please provide your full name and phone number? After that, I'll just need your email to finish up the booking.
Yeah, sure. My name is Ryan Cooper and my phone number is 778-1234-5678.
Thank you, Ryan. And could I get your email address to complete the booking?
Yeah, sure. ryan0812@gmail.com.
Your kitchen faucet repair is all set for November 3rd at 1 p.m. at 1234 Main Street. You'll receive a confirmation text message shortly and an email as well. Is there anything else I can help you with today, Ryan?
I'm good, thank you. We checked availability after capturing my requested time and suggested available time, and a booked appointment and recorded the job details in the Google Sheet. Next, I'm gonna show you an emergency case.
Hi there, this is Excellent Plumbing. How can I help you today?
Hi, my bathroom pipe just burst and the water is everywhere.
I'm really sorry you're dealing with that. Let's get help to you right away. Can I get your full name, please?
Yeah, I'm Ryan Cooper.
Thank you, Ryan. What's the best phone number to reach you at?
778-1234-0312.
Got it, thank you. And what's the address where the pipe burst?
123 Maple Street.
Thanks, Ryan. Could you give me a quick description of what's happening, like where the water is coming from, and if you've been able to shut it off?
It looks like the pipe behind the toilet cracked.
Thanks for sharing that, Ryan. Please hold for a moment while I connect you with our emergency team. If they don't answer right away, I'll make sure an urgent alert is sent and someone gets back to you as soon as possible.
Sure.
All right.
It logged emergency details and sent email and SMS. Let's check that. So it sends an SMS through trigger and I received the email. Lastly, I'm gonna try handling the inquiry scenario.
Hi there, this is Excellent Plumbing. How can I help you today?
Hi, I'm renovating my bathroom and I'd like to get an estimate for moving the pipes and installing a new shower in the toilet. Can you give me a quote?
Absolutely, I'd be happy to help you with that. To get started, could you please provide your full name?
Yes, my name is James Carter.
Thank you, James. Could I have your phone number, please, so we can reach you about your estimate?
Yeah, 778 1234 5678.
Thanks, James. Could you tell me the address where the bathroom renovation will take place? This helps us understand the scope and location for your estimate.
1234 Maple Street.
Great, thank you. Could you share a few more details about your request? For example, are you looking to move both water and drain pipes? And do you already have the new shower picked out? Any specifics will help our team prepare for your estimate.
Yeah, sure. It's a basement suite. I've already bought the fixtures, but I need someone to handle all the plumbing work and maybe move a drain.
Perfect, thanks for clarifying. Lastly, could I get your email address? We'll use it to send you updates and your estimate details.
Yeah, sure. GDWA124 at gmail.com.
Thanks, James. I've logged your request for an estimate on your bathroom renovation, including moving pipes, installing the new shower, and relocating a drain. You'll receive a text message shortly, and you can reply with any additional details if needed. Is there anything else I can help you with today?
I'm good, thank you. It logged inquiry details in inquiry sheet, so everything is working perfectly. Let's start with the VAPI setup. So here's a prompt I used. So this one is easier to take a look. First, the role section. Your budget assistant at Accident Plumbing, the premier local provider for all plumbing services. This defines the AI's role. Then under context, we've got a few things. The company name, which you can change anytime. The time zone, I set it to Vancouver since that's where I live, but you can adjust it based on your location. And finally, it specifies that the assistant is in a voice call interaction. Now the main part of the prompt is the task section. Now this is where the real logic lies. It handles three things: appointment scheduling, urgent requests, and general inquiries. For scheduling appointments, so here's how it works. First, it asks for the service type, preferred date and time, and the address. Once it gets that, it runs check availability tool to see if that time slot is open. If it's available, it collects the customer's name, phone number, and email, and then trigger book appointment to complete the booking. If it's not available, it'll ask for another date and time until it finds a match. After the booking is confirmed, it triggers Create Job tool to log all the details in your appointment management sheet. It looks like this. So I also dropped the link for this Google Sheet so you can copy this and use it right away. Next, emergencies. The assistant looks out for keywords like urgent, rupture, breakdown. When it detects that, it collects the full name, phone number, address, emergency details. Then it uses the emergency case log tool to log the info and automatically send an SMS to a plumber. Finally, if it gets a question it can't answer based on the knowledge base, it gathers the inquirer's name, phone number, and address, and the details, and also email for follow-up. After that, you'll also see example of different call scenarios. So finally, handling inquiries. If it gets a question it can't answer based on knowledge base, it gathers the inquirer's name, phone number, address, and the details of inquiry, and email address for follow-up. Then it uses inquiry logger tool to submit the inquiry with the corrected details. After that, you'll see examples of different call scenarios and tone and style and end call guidelines. Those help keep the responses consistent and natural. Now let's move on to the tools section. We're gonna use 5 tools: check availability, book appointment, create job, emergency case log, inquiry logger. Let's start with check availability tool. Firstly, set the name to the exact same one and give it a short description. Use this tool only to check availability for request time for an appointment. And scroll down to parameters. We are going to add 3 parameters: address, service type, and request time. Also, add short description to each parameters and check required. And do the same for service type and requested time. And here's server settings. Go to NAN and copy this URL and just paste here. Once it's done, click save. The second one is book appointment. Add the same name and description, and we've got 6 parameters: name, email, address, phone number, service type, requested time, because these parameters are necessary for proceeding with the booking. So each with a short description, just like we did in check availability. And make sure to check required for all of them. And copy the same webhook URL and paste into this field. Then click next. We're gonna create the create job tool. It's basically the same setup as book appointment. Just add create job as a name and a short description as always. And scroll down to parameters. We have the exact parameters as book appointment: name, email, address, phone number, service type, and requested time. And scroll down to server settings. This time we are going to use this webhook URL and just copy and paste here. Then click. For emergency case log, give it a name and description, and add 4 parameters, which are name, address, phone number, emergency details, and check required for all of them. And go back to NAN and go to this webhook, copy the URL and paste here and click, and it's done. And lastly, we are going to create inquiry logger, give it a name and short description. And for the parameters, this time we are going to use name, email, address, inquiry, and phone number, and check required for everything. Then go to NAN and click this URL and click this webhook and copy the URL and paste and save. I'm gonna skip the knowledge base tool this time, but just in case you want to add it later, here's how you do it. Firstly, click more and go to files and click Apple files and select the file you want to add. Then go back to tools and click create tool and select query tool. You can change the name here and also add a short description, and click add knowledge base and then name it and also add a short description, and click here and select the file you uploaded and just click save, and that's it. Let's go back to the assistant tab. So go to voice, pick any voice you like, totally up to you. Then head over to transcriber. I chose Deep Gram and Language English, and the model select Nova 3 or Nova 3 General. Next, go to tools and click here and select all the tools we just created: create job, emergency case log, inquiry logger, check availability, book appointment. And go to predefined functions and turn on enable and call function and click publish. And that's pretty much it for the VAPI setup. Now let's move on to NAN. We're going to start with the check availability and book appointment tools. So here we receive parameters like the customer's name, email, and the phone number through webhook, basically the details we need to check availability and make a booking. Next, we have the AI agent node. This agent checks availability and books appointments using the cal.com API. I'm using cal.com here instead of the Google Calendar node because it handles all the scheduling automatically. Things like checking open slots and managing bookings. Inside the AI agent node, I added the prompt that sets the rules for both check availability and book appointment. You just need to update the time zone here to match your area, and If your region doesn't use daylight saving time, you can delete this part. For check availability tool, you'll see a short description at the top that acts as a prompt, helping the agent understand that this tool is used to check the calendar for available time slots during regular business hours. We are using the get method to retrieve data, and we are sending a request to this URL. For authentication, I set it to predefined credential type, so we'll connect our Cal.com API credential here. If you've never set this up before, go to Cal.com, create free account, and once you're logged in, go to settings and go to API keys. So click add and give it a name, something like this, and click save. The API key is created. Just copy and switch back to NAN and click create new credential and paste here and click save, and it's done. And next we have query parameters, start time, end time, and event type ID, and make sure to replace the event type ID with your own. You can find it by going to cal.com and event types and select the event you want to use and look for the number in the URL. I think it's hidden in my screen, but you can find the numbers in your URL and just copy your event type ID and go back to NAN and paste here. Then don't forget to adjust your time zone as well. Now for the book appointment tool, I added description that says this module creates a booking once the user confirms the time. Here we're using the post method to send booking data to this URL, and you'll need to connect your Cal.com API credential again and make sure the parameters are filled in correctly. So I already set this up, so you don't need to do anything here. Scroll down to the bottom and you'll see a JSON and adjust the time zone to yours here. And finally, we have the responsive webhook node. This sends the result back to VAPI. For the result, I cleaned up the output before returning because sometimes extra spaces or line breaks in the agent's output can cause an error. Now let's take a look at the create job tool. This tool receives all the booking details through webhook and then sends that information to a Google Sheet. Since I'm using this Google Sheet and it has 3 different sheets: job, inquiry, and emergency, and in this node I select the job and we're simply mapping each parameter like name, email, phone number, and so on. Then this AI agent create a short message based on the booking details. Then the message sent to both customer and a staff member. In the trio node, make sure to update the phone number to yours that sends the SMS. Go to your trio dashboard and select the number you want to use and just copy and paste into here. And also adjust the country code if needed. And for the Gmail node, change the to email address to wherever you want the notification to be sent. Third, let's move on to the emergency case log tool. This tool records emergency details in a Google Sheet and notifies the plumbers right away so they can follow up with customers immediately. The details are saved in the corresponding sheet, this time this emergency sheet. So I select emergency from the list and map each parameter to corresponding header: full name, phone number, address, emergency details. I pulled parameters from webhook node. Then this AI agent node creates SM message based on the emergency details. Then the message will be sent via text message and email. So in the stereo node, you just need to update the phone number that sends a text message and also change the to phone number. In Gmail node, you just need to update this email to the one you want the message to be sent to. Lastly, we have the inquiry logger tool. The key details of each inquiry are sent from VAPI and record it directly into a Google Sheet. So in this node, we select inquiry sheet and map these parameters to each heading. Then the workflow passes that information to the AI agent node, which summarizes the inquiry details and generates an HTML email. The email is sent to the designated address, so you can update this email to notify the staff members. And then finally, a confirmation text message is sent back to the caller. The only thing you need to do in this node is update the phone number, just like the other tools. And that's it for the n8n setup. The agent I showed you today works well, though it's just foundation. If your business owner needs a more advanced voice AI setup without having to build it yourself, I'm offering a 30-minute free consultation. During the call, we'll go over your business operations and explore how voice AI could fit into your workflow. You can book your free session using the link in the description below. If you found this video helpful, please hit like button and subscribe for more tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.